day been?
Yeah, just finished the morning. I was just running around basketball courts with a client.
Yeah.
Did a bit of basketball training. So we just like at the end, like 15 minutes one-on-one. I bet him today, so usually he beats me, but I bet him today. So yeah, what's going on with you?
Oh, just finished my planning hour actually, so I wasn't seeing anyone then, but just catching up on a heap of emails, and I've been away for the last it was like 4 or 5 days, so I had a course up in the Gold Coast, so yeah, just playing catch-ups now.
What's with the, have you done round 2 of the Vibrant Woman? I've been following you that one as well.
Yeah, it's happening now, so we're in just finished week 3, so yeah, and we've actually opened up, I've just announced it that we've opened it up for anyone now, so they don't have to wait for the next round. So
that's cool.
Yeah, so you can wait for the next round and have my support as you go along, or you can just do it any time.
So what do they do there, just online stuff with you, or? Yeah,
it was pretty much everything that I go through in clinic. I've put into just done videos and downloads. I just jam-packed all the info in, and each week they get emails from me that they can then download the info. So it's a lot of info, lots of recipes, lots of videos, and the text as well. So
cool.
Go through it at their own pace, and
so each week they've got a homework to do.
Yeah, well, they can do it as slow or as quick as they want to, but if they want to sort of keep up with the group, they do over a whole week to read and watch things.
So do you do like one-on-one catch-ups and
with the challenge? If they do the rounds, which like the second round's running now, they've got the opportunity to ask questions, and we've got a private forum as well. So so I do get a few questions along the way. And,
that's cool.
That's
that keeps you busy. Wow.
It sure does. But I was going through a lot of the same stuff in clinic anyway, so I figured, sort of bring it all together and help more people that way. So yeah, it's going really well.
Excellent.
Got some speaking gigs coming up as well. So
crazy. You're just so busy everywhere. You need to duplicate yourself or have someone to help you.
Exactly. That's the next step. So that's going well.
Well, we're going to plan something huge in spring and summer for Happy Way. So I want to bring like a whole heap of like people together, the cooks, and even our ambassador Nicole Joy to come down.
She's Gold Coast, isn't she?
Yeah. So trying to get everyone.
Oh, that'd be great.
Is still speaking to a few more ambassadors in Singapore actually as well. Get together. So it's all about lifestyle, the Happy Way stuff. So I'm trying to stay away from the bodybuilding stuff.
So that's really good. It's such a big area now, so everyone wants to be healthy, and that's
So what's the hot topic at the moment?
At the moment, what's not? Hashtag clean eating.
There's so much like food information out there. It's not funny.
There is a lot, and
it's ridiculous.
It does frustrate me a lot that anyone can go on Instagram and start an account and people follow along with what they do, which it's great if it works for them, but everyone is different. So I just really encourage people to try to individualise things. Do if they've got digestive issues, do food intolerance testing. Just try to get something that's more individualised for them that works. But what I'm finding a lot at the moment is a lot of blood sugar issues. So a lot of
what causes that?
Well, a lot of the girls coming in that are vegan and vegetarian, and they're just going overboard on not enough protein, not enough good fats, and just too much fruit and too much of the starchier sort of food. So that's something that I'm sort of passionate about helping educate people more on, is getting enough of that protein and the good fats in, and not be scared of fat. It's really important. So that things like the Happy Way proteins will be at least a way of them getting some.
And that's why, and that's the reason why we reduced it, because we still put 27 days away from it, but we keep going back and forth just to make sure that we're getting the right ingredients, you know, because we swapped a few manufacturers and all that, and they say, oh, add this in, and I'm like, nah, we don't understand that ingredient, so whatever ingredient I gave you the other night, that's what we got in there, literally. There's no other ingredients in there. That's
really good. So clean and just food stuff.
Yeah. But, you know, as saying that, you know, selling supplements, I think is that secondary. You know, food is always first, and that's what you recommend your clients do.
Yeah,
you know, so
that's right. And at the same time, it's about convenience too. Like, obviously, not everyone, especially in the morning, is going to have enough time to cook up something. So, you know, using something like the protein powders, if they're good quality, then incorporate that into a quick smoothie or cheap pudding or something.
Yeah, because you've got stacks of ingredients on your website.
Yeah, so lots of recipes, you mean? Or,
yeah.
But in clinic, like I do actually, in the challenge as well, I recommend people to keep it simple. So, you know, that's why I like your powders too. Like they've got some good ingredients, but it's not like, you know, 20 different ingredients in one. It's not going to confuse the body too much. So, yeah, keeping it simple sometimes is good, but also having a lot of variety over the week. In terms of different types of foods.
Yeah.
So,
would you have a sort of a standard plan or meal plan for a person that's, you know, they're always tired? Because that's the common thing. Hey, everyone's like so tired.
Yeah.
You know, they just want energy and all that. So.
Yeah. That comes back to the blood sugar issues a lot.
Yeah.
So I see, you know, people are reaching for the sweets or even like too much fruit in the afternoon, and they feel great initially, but they'll just drop back down again. So keeping blood sugar stable, having enough of the fats and quality protein will keep that stable over the day, and then they won't get those drops where they need something. Also, in terms of like supplementing, I really encourage people to try to get their glutathione levels really optimized. So that's a molecule we produce naturally, but it really enhances energy.
Okay,
so there's certain supplements that I'll recommend if needed, but in terms of foods, just keeping your blood sugar stable and not going for the ones that will just create the high spikes and then they'll drop back down again. That's really important.
So we got sort of some ingredients. We've got macaberry. Camel. Let's talk about macaberry, because we'll always hear about acai berry. You know, that's everywhere. So we've got that as well, but no one hears about macaberry. So the same thing.
Well, that's really good because it's actually it's grown in really harsh environment. So it's a Peruvian fruit or berry. And so actually because it's grown in such a harsh environment, that increases its level of antioxidants. So that's the whole beauty of that one. And antioxidants, obviously we need those to help buffer out free radicals in our body, and we're exposed to free radicals just from creating energy in the body and exercising and just simple things that we do on a daily basis anyway. On top of that, all the toxins and the stress that will create some more oxidative stress and free radicals, so the antioxidants can come and buff that up. So that's a really good one there. It's that dark purple colour. That's what really helps have the antioxidant content. So that's really good. And then with the acai, yours is freeze dry is really important because that keeps in the nutrients, so you can go and get acai. How you pronounce it?
Acai.
You can go get some berries or whatever, but you need to be freeze dried because otherwise it loses the nutritional value. So lots of antioxidants there, and you said camu as well. So it's got more antioxidant, but that's really good for vitamin C. So
awesome.
Vitamin C levels, and
we wanted something sweet in it as well, so we chucked in stevia. And back then, you know how like agave was like the popular thing, I know, and like back then, and I learned this from you. I think it was like 2 years ago when you had a talk to on an info night, and you know, everyone thought agave was good.
Well, it's not their fault because it's marketed
as superfood.
And it's in health food shops.
Yeah.
So, everything in health food shops don't necessarily.
So I was like really swallowing it down, and this is good, everyone. And I heard, okay, let's go maple syrup.
Yeah.
This is the other one. So
well, the big problem is that agave's got really high fructose levels. So
yeah,
you think of fructose and you think, yeah, that's healthy, but there's a certain amount of it that your body can handle. But pretty much anything over 50% is really quite high fructose levels, and you want to really avoid that. So agave is about 70 to 90% fructose.
Yeah.
So what it does, goes straight to the liver and creates insulin. Yeah. And insulin's a known driver for hormonal issues and diabetes and weight gain and just any inflammation in the body. So we want to get insulin levels down. So yes, definitely avoid agave. Yeah. But stevia is fructose free, so it's completely safe, and it doesn't put that pressure on the pancreas like the agave will.
That's interesting, and that's what we don't hear, hey?
Yeah, that's right. But it's got that beautiful sweet taste because the leaves are actually they contain a molecule that's 300 times sweeter than normal sugar.
Yeah, because my friend of mine grew stevia, and I thought it was mint.
Yeah,
and then,
it looks like it.
And I ate it. I'm like, hang on, what's this?
It's pretty sweet, so you don't need much. Yeah, if you're using the leaves, you only need like 1 to 2. Big smoothie, but yeah, if you're using the drops or the powdered form, you don't need much at all.
Do you grow it at your garden? Because I've seen your photos, and you have like a whole like agriculture thing there.
I've got a bit of room, but yeah, just got a little pot of stevia, so I think you can get them from Bunnings.
Yeah.
But that definitely helps to, if you do still have the sweet cravings, it's a way of helping to avoid the crashes.
Yeah.
Before, so yeah.
And I think what's good about the organic protein that we're producing, you can actually cook with it instead of like just cooking with chemicals and the supplements and all that. So which is perfect.
Really good. Yeah. Well, I guess you can make some little raw treats and cheesy puddings and things.
Yeah, get Nicole make treats for us.
She'd be amazing on that. She's got some beautiful recipes. So the stevia is a good idea.
Yeah. We've got the persimmon husk as well in there.
Oh yeah. And some chia seeds.
Yeah, chia seeds as well to catch everything in the intestines. And
yeah. So the big one there is like chia seeds are amazing, but just making sure you're getting in your fluids at the same time. Yeah. Because they've got the insoluble and the soluble fibres, so they'll really bulk things up in the intestines and move things through. But if you're not drinking enough water, then they'll have the opposite effect. They'll actually block you up a bit. So making sure you're getting enough water is a big one.
Does that work similar to aloe vera? Because I was watching a documentary once, and that gooey jelly thing, that's a similar effect to aloe vera,
Yeah, aloe vera is really healing and sort of soothing on that any inflammation, so that's really good for your irritable bowel as well. So the chia seeds are great for regulating, and I love the fact that they've got the omega-3s in there, so we generally have on a typical Western diet, it's way too high in omega-6s through grains. So chia seeds got that perfect ratio of 3 to 6, and so anti-inflammatory at the same time.
And that's why you sort of like get clients to avoid grains and things like that.
I'm not a big fan of grains, so that's one of the reasons, because they're so high in omega-6s, which are pro-inflammatory. They're very irritable on the gut wall. I do a lot of food intolerance testing, and they do come up a lot. So all those reasons, plus blood sugar issues as well.
Because in summer we're going to bring out, because you mentioned it, fermented brown rice. So in summer we're going to bring that range out as well. But the first range will be there's a pea protein. So basically we got grass-fed one, and we've got vegan as well for the people there. So that's really good idea, because like fermented rice is, if I'm going to recommend a protein powder, that's one of them, because being fermented, it helps to break it down. And a good idea to rotate anyway, so not having the same type of protein powder every single day. So that way, if they've got a few choices there, then they can rotate between the pea and the ferment. Alright. Yeah, nice coffee there.
Yeah, good they've got almond milk.
I'm always driving around looking for like good coffee places, like little small places.
Yeah, little boutique ones.
I went to the Queen Street after you said it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's so good. It's really busy though, like a small street, and it's really.
It's an actual cafe.
Busy. Well, the Queen Street Grocer is a supplement, sort of like all the cheese seeds and goji. They sell that.
Yeah.
But there's a cafe there that's really busy. I haven't been there, but I just came to the grocer to just buy the clean pressed juices.
Yeah.
Man, that costs so much. I wish I had like a juice presser.
The new coconut and almond one. I tried that the other day.
Oh really?
Cafe, that was amazing.
Oh yum. See, I can make that like.
Yeah, well, it's so easy. If you're out, it's nice to have that.
Yeah,
option.
that's it.
Yeah, that's my little hobby, going around to a little cafe, seeing who's got other than normal milk. Yeah, it's nice to see a few around. I like nutritional coffees, one of my favourites.
Yeah. So if you press the juice, like they say what, 72 hours, is it? 48 hours to lose the properties?
Yeah,
what's the
just
myth
pretty
there?
much drink it as soon as
Straight
you
away,
can.
yeah.
If you can't, then at least put it in like a glass containers
Yep.
type end. I'd drink it within 24 if you can.
Because there's a difference between cold press and normal press. Normal press.
Yeah. There's centrifugal, which is like quite cheap juices that just the blade goes around and extracts it that way. But cold press is actually pressing the fruit, and it's much gentler, keeps in the enzymes, and it's a much more expensive juicer, but it's a lot better quality.
Yeah, and it keeps obviously longer.
Yeah, it's got the enzymes there. Yeah, so that's what those. I think it's body cleanse and pressed juices. Those two brands are both cold pressed.
Yeah.
So that's the.
One day I'll have a cold press.
I've got an Angel, but actually in the winter I don't do too much juicing.
Because it takes time to clean it and.
Not so much that. I think your body craves more warming foods in winter.
Yeah. So what's your favourite warming food? Sort of like it, because everyone's getting sick, in my forum. So what's the best?
Lots of.
What's the best thing?
Get them to take coconut oil for a spoon, but in the morning or.
Coconut oil and a spoon. I've never tried that before.
If you don't like this flavour, especially, just down it and get the good benefits of coconut that way.
Okay.
You can make, like I just posted the other day on the blog, a buckwheat porridge.
Buckwheat, okay.
Yeah, you can do quinoa porridge, amaranth porridge, so they're all gluten free.
Yep.
Eggs I like with just some veggies, so like a big omelette.
Yep.
I'll do like little chia seed puddings. I keep them more for snacks, so I like something warm in the morning.
Yep.
But even just heated up bone broth or soup or leftovers, something like before.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a typical sort of, cereal brekkie.
Yeah, because sometimes people just don't want to eat and they just want to drink. So what's your favourite?
Just if you don't feel hungry in the morning, don't force people to eat.
Yeah.
As long as they have something by about 10, 11.
Yeah.
So you don't want to actually force yourself to eat if you're not hungry.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a warmed bone broth if you don't mind the taste, or herbal tea, or just a juice. But I do say with juices to not put any more than one piece of fruit in.
Yeah.
Because you are taking away the fibre, so it's going to be more sugar there naturally.
Yeah.
So smoothies are better that way because you've got your fibre there still.
Yep.
So yeah, don't have too much if you're not hungry, but just try to have something by about 10 or 11 that's got some protein in there to nourish your adrenals, keep those blood sugars stable. But yeah, there is a lot. I don't know if you do intermittent fasting at all.
No. How's that work?
Well, it's basically trying to leave as a bigger gap as you can from dinner to your breakfast or your lunch. And so some people can go up to like 16 hours. They don't like eat until like 12, 1 o'clock.
Yep.
But what I'd say is just go with whatever you will feel better. So personally, I have to have something by at least about 10 o'clock. So that's my sort of history of adrenal fatigue. So I've just got to keep nourishing my adrenals. But some people feel good, and I just say that when they do eat, just make sure it's something really good not just having something tiny and then barely eating for the day.
So is that a reason why people feel that 3 itis come on? Like, because their adrenals been thrashed out?
With what, sorry?
The 3 itis, you know, the 3 itis where by 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock, yeah. I think that's more, it comes into play with the adrenals, the blood sugar levels, and just not eating properly, I think, and then just going on that whole relying on your last meal for your energy. You shouldn't have to do that. It should be like that slow releasing that your brekkie and your lunch is supporting you right through the day. Are you going back to the clinic?
I was that way. I like going the wrong way.
You do it.
I ran. There was one time I was jogging, and I saw your name on the clinic. I'm like, I know her. Is that her clinic? No way. No, it's not that close. Yeah, so I was just like automatically go this way.
Yeah, so making sure you get good quality when you do eat, that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Lots of good fats.
I think that what works for me is I think sleep, end of the day, sleep recovers everything. So at night time, I have grated ginger in like one of those tea ball things, and I put in that ginger there, and I just have a warm ginger tea.
Nice.
That's it. And sometimes I put like peppermint in it as well.
Yeah.
And that sort of calms me down.
Yeah, my favourite's turmeric. I've been getting right into that.
I've never tried that.
When you do ginger tea, just add. Have you seen turmeric before? The fresh fruit. It looks like ginger.
No, I haven't.
So you could grate that in there, or just use the spice.
So the taste is similar, or?
Oh, it's pretty hot.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's.
I might buy some today.
It's really detoxing and high in antioxidants, and good for your liver, and it is good in winter to keep you get the circulation going as well. So
never used it.
That with ginger and some lemon, it'd be perfect.
Yum! I love spice. I love that kick. And I've seen someone make like chicken broth with turmeric, something.
Yeah.
So
have you made broth before?
Well, veggie.
Proper bone broth.
Yeah.
So that's something that I go through in the challenge, but it's really important. Like, say if you do a roast chicken or some steak, just leave the bones or the carcass aside. In the freezer. Then when you've got a bit of time, you just put it into a slow cooker or a big pot with that 4 litres of water, and bring it to the boil, and then just simmer it for as long as you can, basically. And that way you can add in your ginger, you can add in your turmeric.
So how long would you simmer it?
If you're doing like a chicken carcass, 2-hour minimum, but you can go up to about 6 hours, 12 hours. But as long as you're watching it, if it's on the stove, obviously you have to be home. But if you've got a slow cooker, you can leave it going and just top the water up. But if you're doing beef or lamb bones, you can go up to 72 hours.
72 hours.
The longer the better, because you're extracting all the good minerals
from the bone.
Yeah, the amino acids and the minerals from the bones. So, and that's your you use it like a stock. So if you're going to make some soup, you can then use that as your base. So you've got all the good stuff there.
I've never tried it before. I'm going to give it a go.
Yes, and then you can add your ginger into there, add turmeric, add parsley, celery, whatever you want.
Drink the broth.
Yeah, so I drink it, but beef and lamb's a bit stronger, so it's not as nice to drink as chicken, but at least use it for your base of cooking. That's your project for this week.
I'm going to give it a go. I'll Instagram it.
Good.
How my face looks after a cup of broth.
I did a blog post, so you can go. It's all about how to make the broth, but it's pretty simple. Once you've done it once, you'll realise.
Well, people's going to visit this video and look for your website, and they're going to find the recipe anyway, so it'll be good.
Yeah, so it's just myhealthmyhappiness.com.au.
Yeah.
You can search whatever and it'll come up. Got heaps of info there. So you're going to actually go to butchers and buy a bag of bones.
Yep.
Or you can just put aside cooked bones that you've used already.
Yeah. So if I cook say a beef bone, because you said it's strong, what ingredients do you put in there to make it less strong to drink it?
To make it nice, or you put salt in there.
Okay,
Himalayan salt,
Yep.
not normal salt. If we've got celery, I'll chop that up. Carrot, parsley, ginger, turmeric, garlic, onion, whatever you want.
You must love turmeric because that's popped up a few times now.
Oh, it's got so many good, nutrients in there. So you can just pretty much add whatever you want, but you only have to add in salt, Himalayan salt, because that helps draw out the nutrients. And you can add a splash of apple cider vinegar there because it makes it a bit more acidic to draw the nutrients out. So depending if you've got candida issues, then I'll say leave out apple cider. It's pretty simple, and you're not wasting anything. That you're using the whole carcasses and bones as well.
Well, I've been making kombucha.
Oh, good.
Yeah, this is my second round of making kombucha. It's so good.
Awesome. So
because I just love fizzy drinks. Well, sparklings. And that's the best.
That's right.
I can do so, but it was so good, and just my scobies is growing left, right, and centre. It's quite scary. My friend said, "You want a SCOBY?" I'm like, what? It's like a little alien mushroom.
Have you done sauerkraut?
Not yet.
That can be next one as well.
It's like a broth and sauerkraut. Okay, let's do it.
So then you can keep the sauerkraut in the fridge for a good month. And you just put a little bit on the side of whatever you're eating, help you break down the food. Because
fermented food is great.
It supplies more enzymes and good bacteria, and help you break down the food.
And that's why this is a big event coming in the spring. That's what we'll learn about.
No, I love sharing the word.
It's got to be good.
Awesome.
Here it is.
Time to get back to work.
So you got a whole day left?
Full afternoon. That's alright. Lucky I love my job.
That's it. So this is your main office here?
So I'm here full time now. I do a day from home Skyping. So that helps. So I don't have to drive to work for one day. And then a day at home doing my online blogging and 5-week challenge stuff. So
I've been sending clients to a few clients already, I think.
There's a bit of a waiting list at the moment, but that's why I'm doing a challenge so that they can do something straight away. And like I said, it's actually got everything I go through in clinic in terms of diet and lifestyle and recipes and protocols. I do go through certain protocols as well. So
I think I just sparked the idea. I'll let you know.